What do you see when you look at this picture? Do you see an old woman? Or do you see a young lady looking away? You can actually see both in this picture. Let me show you. If you're looking at an old woman, you're probably seeing her nose and her two eyes, and she's looking down. Here's her mouth. But you can also see a young woman. Here's her eyelashes and her little nose as she's looking away, and here's her hair, a feather, and a hat or something and here's her fur coat. It's cool that we can see two different things looking at the same image, and that's because everyone's got a different point of view. That's what we're talking about today. A point of view is someone's perspective or their way of looking at something. And part of being human is that we all have different points of view. We get our opinions and our way of looking at something from our background. Our knowledge, the things that we are experts in, will shape our point of view, and the world we grew up in, our culture. Also, just our individual preferences, opinions, and our life experiences all are going to shape our point of view. So readers, we're looking at trying to figure out what an author's point of view is when we read a text. Most of the time, it's really easy to figure out an author's point of view, especially when we're reading opinion writing. They're going to leave clues about their point of view in the text. Sometimes they're going to come right out and say it in a thesis statement or an opinion sentence that tells what they think about the topic. You can also look closely for clues in the words they choose, the way they describe the topic. Also, you can notice the kinds of details they choose to include to write about that topic or which ones they leave out. So if I were to say, wow, Kansas City is the best place to live. It's just such a beautiful city with so many fountains and statues and parks, and it's got so many exciting, fun things to do, and the people are just wonderful. I told you it's a great place to live, which is an opinion statement. I used words like wonderful, fun, exciting, and beautiful, which are all positive words to describe my topic. And I left out anything that would have been negative about Kansas City. So from all of those clues, it's pretty easy to tell that my point of view, my way of looking at Kansas City, is that it's pretty awesome. When we're looking at point of view, we're going to keep track of our thinking on a sheet that's going to look like this. When you're reading articles this week, you're going to be filling out something similar to this. So I wanted to show you what I'm expecting. After you read an article, you want to be able to show that you understood what it was mostly about. What's the topic and what's the main idea? So your sentence starter wouldn't be, this article is mostly about. After that, you want to look in the text and be looking for those specific clue words that help you find the point of view. Words like awesome or cool, interesting, fascinating, or negative words too. Any words or phrases that help you figure out the author's point of view, you're going to collect in this little box. After you look at all those things, you can put together the puzzle piece and try to describe the author's point of view. How do they feel about that topic? So you might say, I think the author thinks that Kansas City is a great place to live. A simple sentence is probably going to sound like a thesis statement about what the author thinks about that topic. Then you want to think about your opinion. How is your life experiences, your opinions, and your way of looking at things similar, or how is it different? So as we're reading this week, be thinking about what the author thinks about the topic they're writing about.